Welcome to the KallKwik National Rally, organised by De Lacy Motor Club, based here in Pickering. Overnight snowfall and more snow forecast for the rest of today is going to make conditions for drivers rather tricky. Pickering is quite a tourist spot, and we saw Phil Short picking up some leaflets at the station. The KallKwik Rally, the opening round of the Ancro Clubman's Championship, preceded the main KallKwik National Field. First away was George Collister.
Very nervous, don't like the conditions at all. And I don't think it's really going to suit the car at all. We've now got more power putting through the rear wheels. It's going to be tricky today.
Very new. I've never driven in snow before. Unfortunately, Dunlop and Kumho themselves, they don't have any snow tyres for a Mark II Escort 13-inch rim, so we've just got to go out on forest tyres and try and tiptoe our way round.
As some of the drivers had suggested, the early runners got the worst of the conditions, and first away George Collister took maximum times on the opening two stages. The rest of the top six seeds didn't fare much better. Alistair Adams tried 15-inch wheels on the back of his Mark II Escort. The later cars would have a definite advantage over the early runners as they cleared the snow. Kumho Championship regulars had ventured into the North Yorkshire forests, including Alistair McDowell in his 1970s Opel Kadett. Notable in his absence was last year's Kumho Clubman's champion, Tim Percy. With the engine over the driven wheels, Jeff Crabtree had a distinct traction advantage in the Porsche, and though faster on SS1 than all the cars that preceded him by over 90 seconds, he was beaten by the following car, Dave Hemingway's Escort, who took third equal fastest, but dropped to 8th after SS2 knew close, just in front of Jeff. An additional place down was Steve Magson, in another car supposedly unsuited to the conditions, a rear-wheel drive Astra. Another Astra, this time front-wheel drive, driven by Chris Pert, lay 5th after the first two stages. With a gap of 30 seconds to both the car in front and behind, Henry Graham held a comfortable 4th despite this spin. Paul Daniel took times good enough for 5th in his Escort as conditions improved. Like Crabtree's, Jemison's Porsche was performing well in the snow, cert teams. Running on snow tyres where others had not had the option, James Metcalf took fastest on both of the opening stages. 11th after new close was the front-wheel drive Peugeot 306 of Sean Bannister. Top 10 time on SS1 saw Simon Hawthorne 12th after New Close. John Finch in the BMW 318IS was running on grass track tyres, which seemed to be well suited to the conditions, and he set third and second fastest times on the opening 2 stages. Another escort, Robin Overend, lay 7th after New Close. After setting 5th fastest time on Special Stage 1, John Woodward had a disappointing second stage, dropping to 31st. Alan Richardson was emulating the Skodas on DeLacy's old event, the Mintex International, bringing his 1400cc Nova not only into first in class, but second overall with second fastest times. This little excursion by Robert Carr was after the finish line, so no time was lost. Ian Sherlaw was being pursued by a very quick James Metcalf, whose confidence in the slippy conditions was obvious.
No comment. Very slippery. Just basically lack of grip, but hey, I'm having fun.
Interesting. Just like the Wild West, well, the North.
I'm not sure how we're doing. We caught George on both of those 2 stages, but Alistair caught us on both of them, so I've got no idea whether he's going fast and we're going slow, or until I get some times of other people, no idea, but it's very slippery up running at the front of the field anyway.
I mean, we took a gamble on some tyres this morning. They seem to be working. I mean, we've caught James in the 2 stages, caught and passed George, but I think he had a spin, so far so good, but I think it'll be quicker for the cars down the back. It's starting to cut up a bit, but if it's still snowing, we'll have to see.
Okay.
All right.
Help the snow.
No problems, we're catching everybody in stage, so we're obviously going better than everybody else, or everybody that we've passed anyway, so.
The stage conditions, exactly what you thought with this.
Exactly what we thought, yeah, very snowy. There's quite a bit of grip, we're actually mushing it up, so back runners are going to be going fairly quick because we're digging holes for them, so I think somebody from behind is going to give us a shock.
It's all right, doing all right. It's a little bit slippy, but you expect that in this sort of condition, so we're quite happy really. Chose the right tyres at 5 o'clock this morning, so...
What did you go for?
Snow tyres, definitely. First part of the stage it was a bit muddy more than anything, and it was a little bit loose, but getting to snow and fine, no problem. A little bit of a moment on first stage, but we got through it.
What was the moment?
Third gear and just went sideways and then other way, and we got it before fence anyway, so
Good for you.
going all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you build this car for the BMW Challenge?
No, we built this car, but they won't let us in the BMW Challenge
Why?
because this is a 318 IS with a different with an 1800 engine, and the BMW Challenge is for the 325.
Okay, so
Unfortunately.
here you are here
Yes.
in the snow.
Yes.
On a Sunday.
Yes, enjoying ourselves.
Oh, you enjoying
Yes.
yourself?
Probably more so than you.
No, I'm loving it. I love the snow. I love the cold.
Good. Yeah. We just had one one big moment, haven't we? That's all.
What happened?
Just started going sideways, and that was it. We're there for the ride, but luckily we survived, and
Here you are.
here we are, carrying on.
All right then, chap. Thanks very
Thanks so much indeed.
The awkward weather conditions had turned the results on their head, and none of the usual Kumo Championship contenders were in the top 10. Only 23 seconds covered the top 3 places. James Metcalf was first, followed by Alan Richardson. John Finch in his BMW was third. With a gap of 10 minutes, a further 22 cars started the national rally. You came second last year, right?
Yes.
So
Yep.
today you're going to come first.
Well, it's a new car to us, so we're just getting some miles under our belt, really. So, but we're here to have a good run. It's a lottery, really, with the snow and ice. 1 minute you're there, next minute you're in the ditch. So we'll be going very, very cautiously.
And have you prepared the car yourself?
No. It's all done by Autotech Engineering.
Right, okay. Right, it's actually the sun is coming out now. I was going to say, what a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I know. It's the indecision of what tyres to put on this morning. It's 5 o'clock this morning, woke up, and I still don't know whether we're right or wrong with tyres we've put on. But
what have you put on?
Just normal gravel tyres. We're hoping that with there being nearly 60 front two-wheel drives in front of us, that they'll move most of the snow before we get there. If they weren't there and it was just running as normal, then we'd have definitely put the snow tyres on. But we're thinking that with the sun out, they're going to clear the snow and hopefully we'll get some grip.
You're no stranger to this sort of conditions, are you?
It doesn't happen very often, but I think in actual fact the stages are probably very slushy and slippery rather than deep snow. I think that's probably the difficulty. It's neither one nor the other. So we'll just give it a go anyway and see what happens.
You've won this event quite a few times, so...
Yeah, we've won it 3 times. It would have been nice to have done it 4 times, but I don't think it'll be easy today. Charlie's obviously got a point to prove. Ryan will be as quick, it's going to be a funny day. The weather's going to maybe take its toll a bit, so we'll just see how we get on.
The national event competitors had the benefit of the clubman's event having gone through the stages before them to clear the snow, though by the end of Special Stage 2, only last year's winner Ryan Champion from the top seeds seemed to have been able to capitalise on this, in first. Ryan retired on the 3rd stage with mechanical difficulties. Almost 2 minutes down to champion on Special Stage 1, Charlie Payne upped his pace to take 4th on Special Stage 2, but this was only good enough for 10th overall. Climbing to 6th on Stage 3, Charlie retired on Stage 4. Steve Petch had an off in the snow of SS1 and finished his rally here. We go on board with John Bannister to see the conditions from inside the car.
See if they're all right.
once again the lower seeds made up most of the top 10.
It was a lot of fun actually. I think snow tyres were probably the right way to go. A lot of it was clear gravel, but when you got to the snow, it was very, very slippery, and we locked up under braking a few times and just thought this isn't going to stop, and then it did. And I think if it had been on gravel tyres, it would have been a lot worse. So we haven't seen any times of anybody else, but reasonably happy.
How are you?
Well, we're here, but that's about all we can say. We've been off the road too much, so it's still very, very slippery in there, and just got away on us.
That's interesting. Yeah, we had just got started on first Dalby, and Steve Petch was in a tree, so we had to stop, make sure he was all right.
And he is all right.
They're both all right, yeah, but you know.
Not what he wanted, though, was it?
Not what I wanted either. Seeing where he'd gone off, it was just so slippy. He could just go off anywhere. So, we're just taking it steady to get back to service and hope this sun melts a bit more snow before we go back out. But no, it was very tricky.
At the first service, Ryan Champion and Larry Carter were 33 seconds in the lead, with Tony Thompson second. Stephen Petch Jr. was third, despite slowing down to check his dad was okay. The top-seeded crews were still struggling as they led the field into the fresh snow of the Gale, Rigg and Cropton stages. George Collister pressed on, clearing the snow for the latter cars. A poor time for Hemingway on Cropton dropped him to 16th. Unfortunately, the Escort would retire after these stages. Steve Magson dropped one place to 11th. Andy Gwynn and Holly Robinson broke down on Cropton, losing several minutes. Chris Pert dropped to 7th over these two stages. Paul Daniels set some consistent times and remained 6th. Robert Overend and Graham Ryde dropped 2 places over these two stages. 5th fastest on both stages moved John Woodward up to 17th. Henry Graham fell 1 place to 5th as a result of Simon Hawthorne's newfound speed. Andy eventually got going again, although this lost time would drop him out of the top 10. Sean and Terry Bannister moved up to 8th in their Peugeot 306. Jeff Crabtree was still using the traction of the Porsche to good advantage and laid 10th. Fastest on Gale, Rigg and second equal on Cropton moved Simon Hawthorne up 8 places into 4th. 2 more quick times for Alan Richardson and Christopher Rowe kept them leading their class, but they dropped to 3rd overall in the 1400 Nova. With the second fastest on Gale, Rigg and fastest on Cropton, John Finch moved up 1 place to 2nd. More quick timers kept James Metcalf and Alan Russell in 1st place.
Good run, yeah. Chose the right tyres this morning. Slippery, but just you know what you expect in these sort of conditions. So yeah, enjoyed it.
The Boxster wasn't proving as good in the snow as Jemison had hoped, though we did move up one place to 12th.
Well, it's basically it's a standard Boxster configuration, but we've got a 911 engine in it, and all the suspension, everything is one-off fabrication. So, although it's very similar to a Boxster, it's a bit different underneath.
Well, we had a couple of spins in the last 2 stages, but hopefully we're still up around 3rd place. Don't think we'll have dropped too much time.
No, we've planned to go steady all day. So no, if we're still second, then we'll carry on as we are and keep it on the island, sort of thing. So yeah, that's what we're going to aim for. If it's pretty close at the end, I don't know. There might be little arms might come out and away we go.
Not all cars emerged unscathed. Andy Bretton's car required more repairs than most. 23 seconds still covered the first 3 cars. However, John Finch had passed Alan Richardson to take second. James Metcalf had opened his lead to 16 seconds. Jeff Crabtree rounded off the top 10. With the demise of Ryan Champion, Tony Thompson took over the top slot, with the Subaru of Stephen Petch only 2 seconds behind. In the melted snow of the afternoon stages, Dalby 2 and Langdale, the top seeds fought hard to recover time lost in the morning, but the deficit was too great. Local crew, Ian Jemison and Colin Stockhill, finished 11th. Jeff Crabtree was the only competitor from the top 10 starters to finish in the top 20. Local crew Robert Overend and Graham Ryde brought their 2-litre Escort to the finish in 10th position. Having started the day in 35th position, John Woodward and Rick Pover had climbed somewhat erratically to finish the day in 9th. Sean and Terry Bannister finished 8th overall and 2nd front-wheel drive car. The third leg of the event went very much the same as the first for Simon Hawthorne and Martin Jones, and they slipped back to 7th. Steve Magson climbed 5 places from 11th to 5th, courtesy of 2 second fastest times over the closing 2 stages. Paul Daniel continued his consistent run, finishing 5th. More quick times from Henry Graham and Chris Rigg moved them up to 4th overall. Alan Richardson and Chris Rowe held on to 3rd, a remarkable feat in their Class B1 car, especially as the snow cleared in the afternoon. John Finch brought the unusual BMW 318IS home 2nd overall. Second equal and fastest in Langdale kept James Metcalf in 1st, the position he had held from start to finish.
Yeah, it went very well, yeah. Couldn't have gone a great lot better, could have gone a lot worse. We had a few moments on the last stage where it was like 3rd gear, quick off and back on again, so we didn't hit anything, so very lucky. But yeah, very pleased. I'll have to start saving up again, so at least I've got some tyres. I run 4 tyres all day, just kept swapping them around, so very, very slippery on the last one because we'd run them off in Dalby, but yeah, we'll be back out again as well.
2nd overall, well done.
Excellent result, yeah.
Now how about sort of just a little bit about the day? I mean, it's been lovely out there.
So you'll finish it? Yeah, no snow, dry conditions, totally line. Very slippy obviously for everyone. A lot of snow up on the tops, but luckily we've come through.
Now, you've been on the snow before?
Yeah, 1997.
Oh, a few years ago.
Yeah, but I haven't lost the technique obviously. Just had the right tyres for the day.
3rd overall?
Yeah, don't know what the class was how much we won the class by, but 3rd overall, so it's a good day, happy day.
A very happy day. Cars in one piece?
No, it's all bent at the front end because we went off on the last stage, so we've had a lot of suspension and steering problems for the last, well, 3/4 of the last stage. So we managed to get it back in one piece, that's the main. We've been steady coming back.
So the final results show Metcalf winning by 69 seconds to John Finch. Alan Richardson was 3rd, another minute and 20 seconds behind the BMW. With a retirement rate of 60%, Adam Elker and Andy Wellborn had done well just to get to the end. Natalie Barrett and Carl Williamson finished 9th. Whilst the Ripon crew of Paul Walker and Nigel Bennett finished 8th. In 7th place, another local crew, this time from North Humberside Motorsports Club, James Sparrow and David Everard. David Craven and Ian Jackson brought their Mitsubishi home, just outside the top 5 in 6th. In another Mitsubishi Lancer, Adam Elker and Andy Wellborn finished 5th. Just off the podium, Chris Blake and Tony Walker in 4th. As seen from John Bannister's InCar, you can truly make out the awful conditions experienced by the crews on the closing stages of the day, where John set fastest times on his way to 3rd overall.
Come on, you peach!
Gavin Reid and Craig Jenkinson finished the event in second place, having set fastest times in 3 and 4. The crew of Car 14 ensured that once again the Petch name would be engraved on the KallKwik National Rally Trophy, as an ecstatic Stephen Petch and Michael Wilkinson finished first.
Congratulations!
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's been a weird day. It's been great. I can't believe it. Considering the last time we came here, it was not a good day. It's made up for it. It really has.
And the car, you said today that you've driven it about 50 yards before you went out into the snow and all of that weather.
I have, yeah. That's it. That's all I've done. Been up the road and back in it. So it's weird. It's strange.
And look at him, smiling away.
Yeah, trying to get warm. No, absolutely brilliant. Really was. We never expected to be anywhere near, and then to say the car's brand new, never turned a wheel till we got it, and then just done 50 yards with Stephen, and then to come and finish first in a rally. It's brilliant.
Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Where do we see you next?
Bournemouth.
Okay, see you there.
See you then.
Bye, chaps.
Absolutely fantastic. Unreal. We've just had a great day. Right tyres straight from off, snow tyres all day.
You said that.
Yeah, we said that at the
number
start.
1 and number...
Yes,
19.
Exactly. And it's just been great fun. It's just been fantastic. And this is our best ever result, so it's great.
So next time a first.
Yeah. I wish. In a standard car. It's not likely.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
All that weather, all those conditions.
It was just fantastic. Great stuff.
Well, top 10, you're here.
Well, I mean, we've had a bit of a play all day, really. So this morning drove like a complete fairy. I mean, drove so slow, I didn't deserve to be here. But this afternoon was okay. So we've been having, it's just a test for us. We've been playing around with the car, suspension and whatnot. So it was all right. Difficult conditions, but enjoyable.
Right, thanks a lot.
See
Have
you.
a safe journey home.
Thank you. Bye.
Final leaderboard national. Stephen Petch's winning margin was 2 minutes 13 seconds over Gavin Reid. John Bannister managed to finish third despite stopping to help Steve Petch Sr. Natalie Barrett was First Lady driver and 9th overall in a Group N Subaru. Just like when this event was the first round of the British Open Championship, as the Mintex International Rally, the choice of February had again brought snow. The KallKwik had proven to be one of the toughest challenges in the UK rally calendar to date.
Fan club? You've got a fan club?